Is that the subgenre it falls into? Butt rock. Amazing. Well, hey, this one worked for me. Now we have MGK and Trippie Redd trying to bring the feeling back. We need someone else to revive it. Come on. MGK's dropping a new album in August, right? I should probably try and get my video about MGK out pretty soon because I don't want to add another album to the list of albums that I need to listen to for that video. Beautiful stuff. Oh, when is a good time to send in an album donation? Good question, Rook. I mean, pretty much whenever. If you did send in one today, it would definitely be the queue closer, so that we could get to everything in time. But like today, next week, whenever you're feeling like it, absolutely anytime. Anytime works. I'm curious to see what it would be. You've been waiting to do this? Hell yeah, Rook. Let's go.
I would dance right where you stand, even though you shine bright enough to blind any man. You like to just prance high above everything. And my eyes from down here are all drowned in tears.
Thank you for that one, Rook. I mean, I know it was an album request, but damn, hefty one. Thank you very much. Let me just approve that for the queue. And I paused it for a second just so that I can close the queue. All right, we're closed. That is the queue closer for the day. That'll be what we end on for sure. Thank you to everybody who sent stuff in today. And thank you for the album as well, Rook. Much appreciated.
William Murder in the beat.
All right, hopefully those beats cooked while I was away. I have no idea, but let's see if there's any info about that in the live chat. The beat was alright, honestly, pretty decent even, at least for a royalty-free rap beat off of YouTube. Not bad. You know, I respect production a lot at the moment, considering I'm trying to learn some things about it. And every time I look at my DAW, I just like, every time, you know, you'll watch like a tutorial on how to use it or like how to make a beat. And then when I try and do it, it just doesn't turn out that way. And I get like so frustrated with it so easily right now because I feel like there's like an overwhelming learning curve to get into it, you know, to get into production. So it's like, I'm just trying to get past that to the point where it gets fun, you know? Right now it's just tricky. So I don't think El Ninis is here at the moment, which means we might be doing the album first, and then we'll do El Ninis' request last. Yeah, I feel it, Canal, you know, and sometimes you get like you hear a little melody in your head, or you get a little idea for a beat in your head, and it's like, okay, I want to bring that to life. That could be really cool. And then you try and do it, and it's just fucking impossible. Honestly, if you could find a tutorial that goes through the whole DAW itself, I found that personally that helps the most. That way you can learn what tools you have and you can choose for yourself. Yeah, absolutely. There's actually one guy that I'm going to watch through his tutorials because they seem really helpful. He's done a bunch on Ableton. He's called Taetro. Taetro. I watched some of his tutorials back when I was trying to learn FL Studio, but then, you know, gave up on that after a little while. But he's got like a whole Ableton series, so I'm definitely going to watch through his videos, and I think they could be very helpful. So let's get the album loaded up here. We'll do the album first before we do El Ninis' request. We'll end on a song today. So next request we have comes from Rook. Thank you for the album today, Rook. Much appreciated. And we're getting some Leroy. I believe the album, this is the album right here, Grave Robbing. Check the YouTube description. I will open that up and definitely give that a read here. Yep, this is just like the full album uploaded on YouTube, so we can play it right through the media player on Streamlabs, which is nice. All right, staying nice and hydrated. Now let's see what the YouTube description is saying for this one. Okay, cool. So we got the track list in here with the timestamps, and also it's saying the cover drawing here was done by @Lytress2020. This should explain everything. Remember where you came from. Understand why it's gone. Her spirit is angry. Back into the grave she goes. Mysterious. Well, let's see how this one is gonna go. I'm very curious. Love a good bit of Leroy. And here we're doing a full album, baby. Let's go. So Rook is saying for this one, the time has come, and now we are here. Which indeed we are. Let me get up a notes page for this so I can keep track of my favorite and least favorite tracks. Of course, the description is going to help me keep track of what each song is because we got a solid YouTube upload out of it. Should be a pretty fun experience. And if you've not been here in previous streams, you're maybe not familiar with Leroy. This is a side project of Jane Remover. Ah, okay, I see. This is a little concept album about Jane digging up Leroy for the last time. Okay. Hey, enjoy your dinner, Alex. Hope it's a good time. You have a good night, man. Interesting. So, is the Leroy project pretty much done now after this one? Interesting. Well, let's get started with it. Track number 1. I guess I'll just play this straight through the Streamlabs media player right here. That may be the best way to do it, just so that we have the little progress bar on screen, but then we won't have the individual track titles. I'm sure it'll be fine though. Track number 1 is We've Been Smoking All Day. ... There's a lot of dots after that title. Let's go. Thank you, Rook, for making this possible. Starting off kind of, it's almost ominous. Like I feel a little bit anxious about what is to come. It'd be so funny if the Streamlabs media player was just broken and it wasn't supposed to sound like this. Huh. Okay. It was really starting to unsettle me. Oh, so we're supposed to hear this? Yeah, I was wondering if my headphones were broken. Ooh. Okay. It's a Mike Posner sample. Oh. What a interesting drop. Oh my God.
I feel the sun creeping up like tick-tock. I'm trying to keep you in my head, but if not, we'll just keep running from tomorrow as our lips lock.
Oh my God. There is so much happening here. Also, I just had to, I'm looking at the lyrics on Genius and it's like telling me like the artist names. Apparently this also has a sample in there that I can just barely hear of that track that I think Justin Bieber's on, where he goes, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. And oh, like that sampled in there, but like it's so hard to pick it out. Powered by Well I Am That's It, yeah. It's absolutely wild, Adrian. Ooh. How does a human brain think to make this, man? Woo. God, so much is happening. Where am I? Woo. I'm alive, I'm alive. There it is. Can't believe Jane started music really young. I just looked like, I didn't realize Jane was like 21 right now. That's crazy. That drop is wild, man. Sample list for this is insane. Minute, hour. Very intense, crunchy. Whew. That's it. Is that like the off with your head? Dance, dance, dance to, is that the off part there? Interesting. Oh my god. Hey. Is this the next song, by the way? Or are we still on the same one? I think that may be the next track, right? Because the next one is called Her Head Is So Rolling, Post-Mortem mix. I guess the tracks kind of like bridge into each other. Okay. I just wanted to pause briefly, like in between each one to talk about them. So that intro was pretty nutty. It's seamless transitions. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So it's all going to flow together really well. Damn. That was chaotic to begin with. There were a couple parts here that were maybe like just a little bit too much for me personally, which were like the sort of like harsher drop sections where they were really distorted and glitchy and crunchy and loud. Like to me, those were like slightly too much at certain points, but I still really appreciate the chaos of quite a lot of this, the absurd amount of samples throughout all of this. And you know, I think for the most part, it was instrumentally insane. Like, you just listen to this and you feel like, how did a human being put this together? The samples here were Please Don't Go by Mike Posner, That Power by will.i.am featuring Justin Bieber, Heads Will Roll by Yeah Yeah Yeahs, BFF by Slater featuring Aisha Erotica, A New Kind of Love by Frou Frou, I Like My Shit from the Back by Amber the Producer, We Are Who We Are by Kesha, I don't think I even noticed that in there, Obsessed by Addison Rae, I Hate When Boys Lie by Leroy, and Legend Jane Remover Remix by Alice Longu Go and Alice Glass. There's so much going on in one song. That track, I'd give it an 8 probably. Like I said, there were still some parts to me that were a little bit too much that I didn't really enjoy. But for the most part, I really appreciate just the wildness and ambition of it.
That's good.
Nice. So yeah, all of these are going to blend together, so I might not even notice when we do transition to the next tracks on the album. But yeah, this next one is Her Head Is So Rolling, Post-Mortem remix. We got that Off With The Head, Dance, Dance, Dance Till You're Dead sample here, which seems great, so let's continue. Ooh. I just don't get how you even get started producing something like this. And to do it for multiple tracks in a row, absurd. Go, go. With the police samples in there. I don't even know where to look in the... I've got the Genius lyrics in front of me, but I have no clue where we are. That's apparently a KMO sample there. This also has an Addison Rae sample in there as well. How do you make this, man? It goes dummy. Going through the samples for each of these tracks is going to be nutty. Like, the likelihood that we caught even a fraction of them is so low. And then I'm assuming this is the next track here. Oh my god, we're going places, man. I don't understand. Like I said, You know, to bring this all back around to the discussion of me wanting to like learn production a little bit and just like get into it, and at least like, even if it sounds shit, I just want to create something, you know, put something together and get that satisfaction out of making it. I can't even fathom how you look at a DAW, you know, how you look at your production software and create something like this out of it. Like, I literally can't wrap my head around that, because it's insane putting music together in this way and taking like I don't know, 10 different samples per track, cutting up different, like using tiny little fractions of them and cutting them together like this. It's absurd creativity. Right, the samples in this one, so many of these I didn't even hear in there, but we had Heads Will Roll, of course, by Yeah Yeah Yeahs. That was the clearest one. White Eyes by KMO featuring Jane Remover and Juno. Astrid by Glaive. Obsessed by Addison Rae. My Jeans by Jana Rose featuring Baby Triggy. Up by Kepler. Two On by Tinashe and Schoolboy Q. Didn't hear that at all in there. Colors by Halsey. Get Off the Corner instrumental by Lil Wayne. Here We Go Live at the Funhouse by Run DMC. Think About It by Lynn Collins. Legend Jane Remover remix by Alice Longyu, Gao, and Alice Glass. I know you're getting excited to get into Ableton and try this shit out yourself, broski. It's gonna be a masterpiece, Sia. I'm gonna make my own Leroy inspired track, and it's gonna be perfection. It will not sound like an absolute jumbled mess. So that one was pretty great. I think that was even better than the first one. You know, we had less harsher moments on here, but there was still like that energy, the glitchiness, the crunchiness in here. I give that one an 8 as well, but like a strong 8, and I'm gonna write that down on the favorites list. I wonder what DAW Jane Remover means.
Let's go.
Interesting. Her head is so rolling. That's a favorite for me. Music can be so much. And then we also have DDG. Think about that. DDG exists in the same universe as this. So, let's get on to the next one here. Track number 3, Jacked My Swag and Those Damn Prices. Let's go. Swag, swag, swag. Nice, see ya. Jane Adder. Crazy synth in there. Imagine playing this music for a Victorian child. It'd be over. Oh, I was a Percy. That Kendrick sample. But like, yeah. From N95, right? you out of pocket. These are.
That's that real music, man. Come back home.
Woo. The Bjork sample in there too. My God. Good. Layering Bjork with Kendrick is insane. I straight up Bjork in it. Come on now. I took that beat and then I Bjorked it. That synth is crazy. What does it remind me of? How do people even figure out what all the samples in here are? It's insane. My brain is like musically being fried, but in like a great way right now. And then I'm assuming that's the next song right there. Okay, so you can kind of see where it transitions into the next one, but they do it so smoothly. My brain is being musically frizzle-frazzled right now. Oh my God. Ugh, I gotta stretch out after that one. My neck is gonna be absolutely fucked after this stream from all this head bobbing. My God. That was crazy. That was crazy. So yeah, I noticed the Kendrick Lamar sample in there. We got that layered in with Bjork, which is wild. There was a moment here where like one of the synths, the one that was kind of going like kind of reminds me of the synth from Money So Big by Yeet of all things. Like it has that same kind of vibe to it. You know, I don't think it was that. It definitely wasn't that, but gives me a similar vibe to that, and just absolutely insane. The samples we got for this one were My Jeans by Jenna Rose, featuring Baby Triggy, Whip It by Nicki Minaj was in there, It Gets Lonely by Kamo, N95 by Kendrick, Savage by Aespa, Venus Is a Boy by Bjork, and Take Over Control by Afrojack featuring Eva Simons. Wow. Just insane. This music is brain rot in music form. See, the thing is with this one, yeah, it feels like super like almost like overstimulating for the brain, but it's not in a like jangling keys kind of way, you know, because there's some stuff that's just like too much in a jangling keys kind of way, but it feels like there's just like so much creativity that goes into this. I feel like there's definitely a lot of people who you would play this for them and they'd be like, oh my God, that's horrible, like that's way too much, I hate that, but that's definitely not me. I very much enjoy this, and I think it's stimulating my brain in all the right ways. You know, it's hitting. It's absolutely hitting. And I do appreciate the synth work a lot on here. That was only track number 3. Don't know if my brain will still be conscious by the end of this. It might be over for me after this one. That may be one of my favorites as well, because I really like the Jack My Swag. Like that sample, I kind of want to listen to the original track now, because it sounded so cool in here. I don't even know what the original is really, like what it sounds like. But that, yeah, that might be another favorite for me. So the next one we got, it's up to you now. Let's see how this one goes.
Take over control of me, baby. I want you to take over control of me. Plug it in and tell me how. I want you to take over control of me, baby. I want you to take over control of me. Plug it in.
Interesting way to put it, see, yeah. Not necessarily brain rot, because you have to engage with this to enjoy it. Yeah, definitely not mindless slot. Very purposefully crafted. Bro, this almost has like club elements in there with the boom, 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 boom. Bro, imagine playing this for a boomer, man. Ah, insane. Oh my god. That is grimy, man. This sounds insane, man. Carly Rae Jepsen sample. Where you think you're going, baby? I love the really dancey elements to this one as well. Like those just like bass hits, those like club bass hits. So cool. Death Grip sample too, my god. It's so weird, you got like proper like housey elements in this track. But it's taking it in the craziest direction. Like I swear I heard some like electronic house style pianos in there. But my god, is it taking it to such a unique place. Kind of hypnotic, man. feel like I've been sitting here for 1 minute, but I also feel like I've been sitting here forever, you know, that kind of vibe. I wonder what album of the year thinks of this project, because I feel like this, it might be divisive depending on what your kind of thing is, you know? User score of 82. Makes sense, actually. And then that's got to be the next track right there we're going into, which is, oh, God. This is insane. How do you even transcribe this on Genius? Like, that's insane. Samples for this one were Used to Know Me by Charlie XCX, Tachyon Death Yawn by Death Grips, Petty by Baby Tate, Call Me Maybe by Carly Rae Jepsen, caught that one, Run the World Girls by Beyonce, Oh by Mix, Forever Jane Remover remix by That Kid featuring Baby Yana, Take Over Control by Afrojack featuring Eva Simmons, that was the one that carried on from the previous track, Think About It by Lynn Collins, Crank That Kitty Cat by Kitty Cat, Back It Up by Unk, Taxi by Sophie featuring Charlie XCX, The Ha Dance Pump and Dub by Masters at Work, Sweet Talk Jane Remover remix by Samantha Jade. Insane. There's so much happening. What music has been redefined. All right, this is changing the game right here. I think I forgot to rate the last track as well. I was so lost in the sauce that did I give it a rating? I know I wrote it down on the favorites list. I think these are all 8s though, like very consistent so far.
That's good.
I mean, what you get on the first track here is pretty much what you're getting for the rest of them, I would assume, because it's all very like consistent and cohesive. But like I said, what I really liked about this one is it felt like it had more like traditionally housey slash, yeah, like house elements in there. Like you had those sort of like bass hits, you know, what I used to refer to as like the DJ Mustard bass hits, the doom 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 doom, and then you had like these housey like sounding pianos in there, and just taking that in such a unique direction is very cool. Crazy stuff. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Musical creativity on a different level. So let's get on to the next one right here. Track number 5, Put Me Back Together on the Floor. Let's go. What kind of crazy samples are we going to get on this one? Where's the dum dum in there for? That sounds kind of familiar. There's so much stuff I recognize here, but I can't put my finger on what it is exactly. Yeah, I feel like I've heard like no Jane Remover vocals on here, so yeah, despite the, you know, their name being in the samples, so I don't know. God. I can't bop my head too much. My neck is starting to kill me, man. But wow. I'm just gonna softly bop. Which is hard when the music is going this crazy, but... Yeah, definitely. Leroy is more like instrumental based and insane like mashups, you know? Man, this sounds great. Nothing too harsh on this one yet either. Oh, what's that? I love you like a love song, baby. Who does that song? I love you like a love song, baby. I know that one. I know the I can't feel my face, oh god. That was a JPEG Mafia sample from what one is that? It has thought in the title, I swear. SM National ASMR. It's that one. Selena Gomez is the Love You Like a Love Song one. Yeah, that's it. CDTV, Forgive Me, I'm a Thought. That's the song right there. This is insane. Leroy is so fun. I agree, Hunter. Like, this is kind of mesmerizing. And that'll be the next track right there. That one may be another one of my favorites. Put Me Back Together. I really like that one. This is absolutely mesmerizing. Like, again, it might not be for everybody, but I just think this is like some peak musical creativity here, and like really taking mashups to the furthest degree, because you got some mashups that are simple. It could be as simple as take the vocals from one track, take the instrumental from another track, put them together, boom, that's a mashup. It's pretty quick to do. Technically anyone could do it. All you got to do is like match up the tempos, which you could pretty easily do. If you know the tempo of either the beat or the vocals, like that's a mashup. But this is like taking it to the most insane degree, and obviously there's a lot of like original instrumentation in there, and it's just absolutely wild, like completely insane. I'd probably give this one like this one might be like a 9, because the more that I hear the tracks on here, I'm just like kind of like stunned by it. I think it's really cool. Again, some people might think this music is some people might find it annoying. It might just not be for them, but I think the creativity behind it is so cool, and taking like so many different samples and using them so creatively, it's like excellent. love song, baby. It feels like a celebration of music. That's what I love this album for. Great way to put it, yeah. Great way to put it. Feels like a celebration of music. And it just makes me feel happy about music, you know? All the samples on this one, man. Also, I want you guys to see this, actually. They did not half-ass this for the Genius transcriptions. Who transcribed this? Because, like, man, they put, like, a full effort into this. They do not skip a lyric or a sample. They do it. They've transcribed the entire thing. How? I can barely make out everything that's even in there. But look, like, they do everything. Every vocalist is labeled. Every single lyric is transcribed. Despite the constant repetition, they do it all. Like, that's insane. Pure dedication from the Leroy fan base right there. Absurd. Yeah, it's gotta be Jane on a secret Genius account here, because there's no way everybody's picking all that up. There's no way a listener is picking all that up. I'm sorry. So samples here were Petty by Baby Tate, We Are Who We Are by Kesha. Yeah, that's where the dum 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 dum, that's where that part comes from. Home Switcher by Jam Remover. Back Together by Robin Thicke featuring Nicki Minaj. Dice by NMix. Time to Move 2012 by Carmen Clayton. Talking to Yourself by Carly Rae Jepsen. Love You Like a Love Song by Selena Gomez. In the Scene Forever by That Kid featuring Baby Yana. Homesick by Kamo. Jesus Forgive Me I'm a Thought by JPEG Mafia. Whip It by Nicki Minaj. My Neck My Back by Kaya. I didn't hear that in there. Slice by D-Ref. Think About It by Lynn Collins. Girl by Espa. In the Morning Time by Tremaine Hawkins. And BBE Challenge by DJ Taj. And that doesn't even include some interpolations in here. My God. Had to speedrun it. Whew. Well, it's been crazy so far. Let's see what we're going to get on the next one. Halfway point of the album, I guess. Track number 6. Front Door Entry Only. Hyphen, 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 hyphen. Until I Can't Feel a Thing. Let's go. Heavily sampling Kamo on this track, which from what I've heard of Kamo, the music is great. You could do a whole sample guessing game from these tracks. Yeah, the Kamo sample sounds great here, bro. It's like the most overstimulating music ever, but it's so good. I feel like I recognize that main vocal there. It's apparently Metro Station. I'm not sure if that's familiar to me or not. And then we got Ariana Grande here. Shake It, is that the song? That sounds really familiar for the Metro Station one. Oh God. absurd. Ooh, what's happening there? Oh, is that the shake, 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 shake it? Is that the one? See, it's weird how it comes straight to my head when you type it out like that. Love that little sort of bassy synth there. Nice. Frosty Gamer is El Nini Canal. Different name on Streamlabs versus the YouTube username. God. Whew. This is insane. Is this bridging into the next song, by the way? Are we in the next song? We might be in the next song. Damn. Dream Remover must have just been destined to make music. God damn. This is insane. Samples for this one right here, where you know, it's a smaller list, but still pretty insane. Homesick by KMO, which was the one at the start, you know, the one that we began with. Into You by Ariana Grande. Fashion Baby by CC Natalie. Shake It by Metro Station. Shake, 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 shake it. American Teenager by Ethel Cain. Misplaced by Dream Remover. Free Free by Amy Suzuki. And In the Morning Time by Tremaine Hawkins. I think that was the end of the track right there. But yeah, I mean, we might have another 8. I think the ratings are going to be really easy to get for this project because it's really consistent.
Oh, that's good.
It's crazy. Absolutely bonkers. This album goes dumb silly. So the next track that we got right here, which I think we're on the next track. I can't really tell with this transition. That one was front door entry only, Until I Can't Feel a Thing. This next one is backdoor exit. Hyphen, hyphen, hyphen. I've Got a Crush on You. Let's go. The word lake. Is that a space? Is that an A space sample? Like gra. Hey, the whip, bicycle on the way to school with headphones on. It's the same thing, see it. Jesus. Give me everything tonight. Oh my god, Neo? Where are the Pitbull samples? My God.
Baby, I've got your back.
Beating up my ears. Everything tonight. Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak. There's so much happening. Every beat has been going crazy as hell. It's insane. I need to see the project file for these. Must look absolutely absurd. Sad that it doesn't sample any of the Pitbull parts though. Missed opportunity. That's how I imagine it went, see ya, when Pitbull laid down that bar. Must have been so proud of himself. Who has crazier beats, Jam Remover or JPEG Mafia? Question of the night. Damn, I don't even know because they're both like wild in different ways with their production. Huh. We might be in the next song, I'm not sure. Okay, so that's the next one right there. Damn. That's crazy. I can't stop rocking my chair back and forth. I mean, I'm trying not to bop my head because my neck is starting to feel it, but I can't help it. It's just something special. I feel like maybe Jane has the crazier beats here. Because like JPEG Mafia is super creative and different instrumentally, but this is just absolutely ludicrous. Crazy stuff right here. Samples for this one. What do we got here? Crush on You by the Jets. I Am the Best by 2NE1. After Like by IVE. Give Me Everything by Pitbull featuring Afrojack, Nair, and Neo. PMS by VZE featuring Aisha Erotica and Pub Goth. No Clarity by Ice Spice. It was a Like Ice Spice sample there. Post to Be Remix by Omarion featuring Dejloaf, Rick Ross, Trey Songz, and Ty Dolla $ign. Nah, it's got to be Jam Remover adding in this, because how do you know that it's the Post to Be remix and not the original Post to Be track that was sampled here? That Girl by Bree Runway, Playground by Daxback, Slice by Draft, Sorry Bro I Love You by Dorian Electra, and BBE Challenge by DJ Touch. It's insane. So much happening here. I feel like my brain is just being absolutely microwaved, but I'm enjoying it. Icium von Spicium. I didn't know that was what it was. That's what it stood for. See ya. We're learning stuff here today as well. It's another 8. I think it's obvious at this point. I'm enjoying pretty much everything. Whew.
That's good.
Crazy. Let's continue. Next one we got track number 8. OMG Crush Desire. Let's go. Can't believe we have a song after this. Music isn't going to sound the same after this right here. Fun fact, Ice Spice's real last name is Gaston. It is Percy, and her real first name is Isis. True fact. There's a New Jeans sample in there? Hell yeah. Named like a French villain from an old cartoon. Isis Gaston, huh? Oh god. Maybe it's just because we're talking about her, but is that Ice Spice again with the... Yeah, yeah. Or it's like the... It's like a damn. The Caroline Polachek sample there, apparently. Oh god. So much going on. How do you process all these samples jammed together? I guess we'll never know. Yeah, I can just about comprehend hearing it. I can't imagine making it. Just like, outside of like the samples as well, the underlying instrumentals are so sick. Why didn't I get a notification on my PC here? Pre-purchase EA Sports FC 26? Hell no! That's definitely Ice Spice on the damn. Now, I'm gonna guess here before I check the credits after the track. I'm gonna guess that the damn sample for Ice Spice is from Sheehan Hamoud. Like damn, Sheehan Hamoud. Like damn, Sheehan Hamoud. In her mood, locked in. Yeah, that's what I'm going for right now. What a bridge into the next song. God. I almost have to take a breather in the middle of this. Wonder if this would be a good gym album. Let's see, what was the Ice Spice sample on this one? in her mood. We did it, ladies and gentlemen.
We the best music.
You see, by doing the worst rappers in the game series, you become a little bit of an expert. That's why I was able to get that. We also got Welcome to My Island by Caroline Polachek as a sample in there. OMG by New Jeans. Crush by Kamo. Where Are You Now by Skrillex, Justin Bieber, and Diplo. That was in here. 2 On by Tinashe and Schoolboy Q again. Where? That Girl by Bree Runway. The Joke Is On You by Nikki Watkins. Still Into You by Paramore. Poppy by Stacy. And 1999 by Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan. Oh, God. That's crazy. This is something else, Rook. You're giving me an experience right here that is pretty unique, I must say.
That's good.
Crazy. Whatever the El Nini song is that's after this one, it's going to have to be something special to follow this up. It might be, because it looks like it's going to be a Metallica track, so actually it may be very good, but, you know, other music is going to sound different after this, you know? Crazy stuff. I love, like, even if this was just a beat tape with just the production and it didn't even have the samples, even that would slap. But, you know, one thing that makes me think this would be absolute, like, hell to put together. I mean, I guess not if you're having a blast making it, but it's the fact that, like, all of the samples used, it's such short chunks of the songs that you'll have to, like, put them in and then keep repeating them, like, over and over and over and over again, like, because it's such tiny segments that are being chopped up here and then repeatedly, like, looped or placed in, like, almost as, like, ad-libs. It's crazy. So let's see what we're going to get on the next one right here, track number 9. This album has just been flowing all the way through. It feels pretty quick because it's like one continuous experience essentially. But yeah, it also feels like I've been here for a long, long time just because of, like, it's almost like a weirdly meditative experience. Like, my brain can't really think about anything else while this is on. And, you know, there's something about that that's quite, I don't know. It makes you live in the moment of the music, you know? So track number 9, Still Into You, Your Happy Endings, and Your Fake Love. That's the name of the song. Really? Leroy did a production breakdown for one of their albums on YouTube? I might need to check that out. Because this is absurd. Is Vin Pen still alive? What's his take on all this? We shall see. We're sending out the Vin Pen bat signal. You're trying to call Vin Pen back in by quoting Iggy Azalea on Mo Bounce? Genius, see ya. It should work. Gotta stretch a little bit, hold on. Holy shit. Hey, how's it going now, Ninis? Good to see you in here. Still got a bit of this album to go, and then we'll be on to your song to close out the queue for today. Not that song, Sia. No, different one. Tire marks, finish line with fire marks. When the relay starts, I'm a runaway. No. You know, I've mainly been focused on the like vocal samples, but is there also like instrumental samples in there? I would assume there might be a little bit of that throughout this. And then that'll go into our next one right here. So that one was pretty solid. I enjoyed that one. For some reason, I didn't enjoy that one as much as the rest of the project, but I still thought it was really solid. Maybe it's just, you know, the latter half of the album being a bit more used to the sound. It's maybe having less impact, or maybe I just genuinely enjoy that one slightly less, you know? Maybe I need my my recognizable samples dangled in front of me so I can clap my hands and say, yes, I know that. But yeah, you know, I thought this one was still cool though. It's a 7. A little less that I recognize in here, I guess. A lot of pew pew and laser sounds. Great way to describe a lot of this El Ninis. Samples on this one were Still Into You by Paramore, of course. Happy Ending by Kalela. Boy Thoughts by Dane. Fake Love by BTS. Love Taste by Mo Shop, featuring Jamie Page and Shiki TMNS. Poppy by Stacey. Where Are You Now by Skrillex, Justin Bieber, and Diplo again. Xena by Skrillex and Ney Bargatze. Shifty by Onyx, and Gem Remover Solo 1 by Hate Page. I think that's how you say that. Damn. Still a cool track though. It looks like we could not summon Vim Pen back in with the Iggy lyrics. The signal failed. All right, we tried. So yeah, let's see what we're gonna get hopping on to the next one. What is it? Track number 10 of 12. This is Pack Your Bags, Let It Rock, Hear the Rumble. Now it has Let It Rock in the title here. If this doesn't sample that, what's his name? Kevin Rudolph? If it doesn't sample the Kevin Rudolph, let it rock, let it rock, let it rock, then what are we doing here? Let's hear it. There's a go, movie sequel. Did indeed it is. We got an album on this one. It's in there. I hear it in the instrumental. Okay, so there is instrumental samples in here too. It's got the synth from Let It Rock. I can't imitate it at the moment, but it's in there. It's sped up.
It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway.
Plus a Whitney Houston sample at the forefront here. God damn.
Don't you dare come running back to me. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. 'Cause I'm right behind you.
Can't believe it is actually sampling Let It Rock. That's amazing. Will it have vocal contributions though? Ooh. There it is. Da, da. I feel the sneeze coming. Didn't come out. Fuck. Alright, I bring the fire, make you come alive. I can take you higher. Rock, let it rock, let it rock. That's all I was hoping for from this song. So it's already peak. Let It Rock being 17 years old is insane movie sequel, dude. This one is crazy, man. Yeah, Sia blessed me even though I didn't actually appreciate it, Sia. Oh, what is that one? Ugh. The kicks there are insane. Just like a river. What is that one? Just like a river. That pling sound, yeah, that was crazy. Pling. Alive. Nice one, Percy. Got all the Iggy lyrics going. Okay, I like how there's still like defined transition points into the next track. You know, you can kind of hear with the sound effects when it's going into the next one. But that's one of my favorites right there. I thought all the samples were fantastic. The instrumental was great. Obviously, you know, there's the fact that I was really happy about the Kevin Rudolph Let It Rock sample being in there. But even outside of that, I think everything else on this track was genuinely great and one of my favorites so far. That one gets a big old 9. Big old beautiful, lovely, gorgeous 9. Write that down as a favorite. Pack your bags, let it rock, hear the rumble. 'Cause when you come alive, I don't know the words, but I'm kinda guessing what they are. So I'll go with the flow, let it rock, let it rock, let it rock. Okay, samples on this one, where It's Not Right, But It's Okay by Whitney Houston, Let It Rock by Kevin Rudolph featuring Lil Wayne, of course, Rumble by Skrillex, Fred Again, and Flodan, Want You Back by Cher Lloyd was in there, Buggin' by Breakance, Sweet Talk by Samantha Jade, Stick by Quanic featuring Kamo, River by Miley Cyrus, Sophie Needs a Ladder by deadmau5, featuring Sophie, and Think About It by Lane Collins. deadmau5 5 is what they used to call him on the UK radio, but I'm pretty sure they got informed that that was wrong, and then so they realized the name was deadmau5. But yeah, what a bop right here. Bam. My brain is scrambled right now because it doesn't even know what to think. That's pretty much this whole album, El Ninis, and we only have 2 tracks left on it. So let's get into the penultimate track here, Bouncin Off da Window, with 3 stars following the title. That kind of sounds familiar, but... Oh yeah, pretty much like every track is bridges smoothly into the next one here. El Ninis is like very effectively pulled off. I don't even know where we are in the lyrics here, damn. There's a lot of those little whoop-whoos in there. Fucking nutty instrumental. What is this, Rook? What is this? Ooh. Do I recognize that beat? Sounds so familiar. Ooh. Wow.
We the best music.
Is it gas pedal? It could be, Sia. We gotta check these production credits after this one, because god damn. I could hear the gas pedal flow over it. It might be. Really, NTS is a radio station from the UK, I think, and they played this whole album on the radio. Woo. Imagine flipping stations and hearing this. And then I believe that's the last track right there. I think that was the end of this one. Craziness. Absolutely absurd. But yeah, imagine like just flipping through radio stations, turning over and getting this. Be absolutely perplexed. That one's also an 8. Very good stuff. Very much enjoying this.
That's
What an experience this has been, man. So the samples on this one, let's see if we can figure out what that instrumental was from. Bouncin by Tinashe was on this one. Let It Rock by Kevin Rudolph featuring Lil Wayne was also apparently in here, as was River by Miley Cyrus. And also they're saying It's Not Right, But It's Okay by Whitney Houston was in here. I didn't notice those, but maybe. Change in the House of Flies by Deftones, Buggin' by Breakins. Exhibitionista by Isabella Love Story, Super Freaky Girl by Nicki Minaj, Just Dance by Lady Gaga was in there. Okay. The Dress by Dijon, Forever by Dat Kid, In the Morning Time by Tremaine Hawkins, Mafia, I can't say the second word in there, by 3-6 Mafia, and The Hamster Dance Song by Hampton and the Hamsters. So there you go. Wow. Incredible. Percy still dropping the Iggy bars. Let's go. Well, with that being said, looks like the next one is going to be our last one on this album. Will we be closing it out with a bang? I'm sure we probably will. It is track number 12. Lately This Feeling, I'm So Drunk. Let's go. Oh, Streamlabs glitched out a little bit there. Hold on. There we go. I know, we're almost at the finish line, right? But all good things must come to an end. Canel's on the same wavelength as me there. Maybe closing that out on the deep vibes here. So the main vocal sample here is from Dijon. It sounds great. Neon Cat sample, am I gripping? Yeah, I can't answer that question, see ya. I don't know about all that. Oh, it's so peak. So peak. What do you think about reacting to an Until Japan album? I mean, I want to check out his most recent album because I've been sent a few songs from it on these streams and they seem interesting. It's apparently Charlie XCX being sampled here. Okay. All good things must come to an end type ending. Real. You know? We're ending it almost a more steady way, it seems. By this album's standards, you know? This is a steadier track by this album's standards. So far. We still got time to get a little bit crazy out here. Hey. Beautiful sounds right here. Hey, thank you, Darren. Appreciate the kind words a lot, man. That's really nice to hear. I'll do my best to never stop going with the videos and the streams, man. Thank you for the kind words. Always be keeping the videos coming. Nice. Yeah. Relatively, compared to everything on here, bit of a steadier way to end the project, but I thought it was really nice and you know, really well pulled off. Nice kind of album structure to it. Didn't go as crazy on the last track, but I think that's fitting to give it, you know, a final track kind of vibe. The samples in here, you know, it was even the samples were more toned down. There was less of them. I Finally Understand by Charlie XCX. Delirious by Vistoso Bosses featuring Soulja Boy, Just Dance by Lady Gaga, American Teenager by Ito King coming back again, The Dress by Dijon, Coffee by Miguel, and Computer City by Perfume. There we go. very hypnotic last one to end it on. I'm gonna give that an 8. Very nice way to end it off. Damn. Feels weird that that album is over now, because that was an hour long, that project. We just spent over an hour listening to it because I'm pausing in between the songs. It doesn't really feel like it. Like I said, it was almost like a meditative experience because it was so hypnotic. Didn't feel like it was an hour. Remember the Lost Boy era when we kept asking you to react to it? Indeed I do, Darren. Everybody wanted that Lost Boy reaction around the time. And, you know, the important thing is that it finally got done in the end. I think there was that, and there was Zoo by Denzel Curry. Those were the two ones where people were like, you know what? We're going to keep asking them for it until we get it. And it worked. It worked. They did happen. Whew. Damn. That was an experience right there, Rook. What an insane album. Now, would you do a Jane Remover new album after this? I mean, I need to check out RevengeSeekerz, Rook. You know, if this is any indication of what the sound might be like on there, it is 100% worth me checking out. 100%. I already thought it would be, but wow, absolutely incredible. I thought this was really cool. Like I was saying throughout it, just peak creativity in musical form. I thought that was such an engaging listen, really stimulating on the brain. And all the tracks I think were relatively lengthy. I mean, you've got 12 tracks split between an hour. So, you know, what's that? Roughly, if you average it out, you know, if each track was equal in length, which they're not, but if they were, it would be about like 5 minutes each. So like, that is, you know, we got pretty lengthy music on here, but I think it was really effective the way that it was pulled off. As a whole, I'd probably give the album like a strong 8. We're talking like middle to high 8. A really unique experience. An album that definitely stands on its own. I really haven't heard all that much quite like it. Now, whether that's just because of the scope of the music I listen to isn't, you know, the stuff that I frequently listen to, the scope isn't particularly wide, but yeah, feels like nothing else that I've really listened to. So definitely stands out.
That's good.
And yeah, wrote down my favorites as we were going. Yeah, Canal's review there is perfect. 9 out of 10. I seriously don't know how you can make this shit. That's pretty much it right there. Like, I can't fathom making something like that. I need to see the project files. Jane needs to make the project files public so we can see each layer to this and how absolutely insane it makes. How insane it looks. So, favorites for me from here, where her head is so rolling, jacked my swag, put me back together, pack your bags, let it rock, hear the rumble, and yeah, those were just absolute favorites. Because everything on here was so extremely consistent. I don't have any least favorites. I think the lowest rating I gave to a track on here was a 7. So yeah, nothing here was a least favorite. Nothing was bad. Pretty much when you hear the first song, that's what you're going to be getting for the whole thing. Like, it's very, very consistent with what it does. And for me, what it did was consistently great, you know? All the samples were a joy. I think they were utilized so well, especially like the recognizable ones for me. It's always really fun when those pop up. Yeah, I think Jane Remover is an exceptionally talented producer. This Leroy project is really cool. And the fact that, this was 2023, Jane Remover is 21 now, so they were roughly like 19 when this project came out. How do you do that? That's insane. Can't fathom that. Can't even process that. Crazy, crazy stuff. So thank you for sending in this album today, Rook. I thought it was a wonderful experience. And yeah, Jane absolutely did their thing on here. Incredible. So yeah, thank you very much for the album request today, Rook. Music will never sound the same going forward. We do have one more request left after this, of course. We have a song request from Frosty Gamer, aka El Ninis. So yeah, we do have more music after this. but it's going to be interesting to follow up something like that with a song right here. I'm sure the song will be good though. Thank you very much, Rook. What a blast to listen to tonight. Absolutely, Rook. Need some good sleep after this stream. I need some good food after this stream as well. Also, in terms of like sending you the VOD, Rook, I'll need an email to send it to. So if you're on like on the Discord, for example, you could send me a DM with your email in there, or you could just get it to me any way that you want to, and I'll send the VOD over to you so that you have the album request there. It'll be a VOD of the full stream, but I'll let you know the timestamp at which the album request starts within it. So yeah, thank you for sending me that in, and thank you everybody who has sent stuff in today. It's been a great stream. We've been here for nearly 8 hours. It's been a long one. Been a long ass stream today, but it's been a great one. I mean, the Leroy album was great. That Metallica track we ended on was outstanding. Just great stuff we got right here, man. What a time. What a time it has been. Wow. Nearly 9 p.m. I haven't ate since breakfast, but that's the usual experience on these streams. And it always makes dinner really hit after these streams too. I feel like I don't get as tired as I should from you know, not eating for 7 hours and 50 minutes now straight. You know, it's basically fasting, but feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. The music keeps me alive. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's paid request stream. Like I said, I'm working on my album review for the Clips album. I've recorded it. It's in the editing stage. So hopefully aiming to get that out within the next couple of days. I don't like putting album reviews out a week after the album drops, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. Hopefully I can get it out. Tomorrow's unrealistic, but probably Friday. I'd like to get it out then. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to work on that in the coming days, and also get to work on some other videos. Like I said, might make a Jack Boys 2 one, but it's going to be a much briefer video because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But I do want to get my thoughts out there. So with that being said, thank you for watching, everybody. I greatly appreciate you joining me for the stream today. Everybody who sent stuff in, it's been amazing. You know, we listened to a lot of music today, and it's been a blast as it always is. So have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you guys. And I will see you all on the next stream, the next video, whatever it may be. And this is your boy, CDTVproductions, on the YouTube side of things at first, signing out. See you guys all next time.